Hi, I'm Caleb Belcher, and today we are going to be making some some storage racks for all of the reclaimed lumber that we got from the Century House. It's all going to be made out of 1-inch square tubing, so you can kind of see an example of what we're going for in the background. That's the plan for today, and we'll see how far we make it. Alright, so now we're going to clean up the edges of these. If you can see, whenever we cut the metal, it got a little bit of a burr on it. So we want to take that burr off, and then it'll also chamfer the metal so that as we weld it to the other piece, it has a spot for the weld to connect and to kind of fill that valley. So I'm going to do that on a lot of these pieces, so this is where we'll be spending a lot of our time now. So we're clamping these two pieces together so that then we can just use the first one as a guide to drill all of the rest of the holes on the long pieces. So we've grinded all of the spots where the rods that are sticking out are so that we can weld it there. So we've got everything all tacked, the template made, and now you'll basically just tack weld all of the other ones. Alright, we're getting ready to paint the brackets. They're rusty, so we're going to use this Rust-Oleum rust reformer and see how that works out for us. So I haven't done a whole lot of other prep work, just got them set out, ready to paint. Insulation's up. We're ready to put in the OSB. So I've got it up and measured so that I can drill the holes and then cut the slots for the outlets. Well, doesn't quite fit. I don't 100% understand why, but I guess we're gonna cut these holes a little bit bigger. Alright, I finally got this first piece of OSB to fit. It took a little bit of work, and I'm not super pleased with how these holes turned out. I'll show a close-up to those real quick. I ended up having to trim probably another ½ inch to the left. So I'm not sure how I got that far off, but they're in now, and I'm probably not going to fix it because it's going to be covered up with these wood racks. So I'm going to get this screwed in and move on to the next piece. I finished all of the OSB, at least in the section that the wood racks are going to go up. The electrician came while I was working on it and put on the outlet covers, so I'm gonna have to take those off, but I'm about to paint all of this. I'm just gonna use whatever paint I have to give it just a little bit of protection and hopefully to make it brighter in here for both myself and for future videos. Alright, I got everything taped up, ready to be primed and then eventually painted. As you can see, the wood racks are finally done. It started as a pretty small project, i.e. just doing wood racks, into a fairly large project, basically finishing this whole portion of the shop. I couldn't be happier with how it's turned out though. I think it looks really good, it's way more organized in here, and it's definitely less stressful to come into the shop and actually work in here, which was the whole goal. So I hope that you've enjoyed watching this. I hope it's been a fun process to see me get all of these progressive phases done and the final product, which, like I said, I'm super happy with. If you've enjoyed watching it, I'd love if you liked this video, if you commented on if you like the racks, if you would have done something entirely different, or if you hate them. You know, I love feedback in general, so I'm super excited to see what you all tell me. So this is all part of a larger project. It's part of an apartment that's actually above us and a house that's over there. So if you're interested in seeing all of that, subscribe and you can follow along. But until then, I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.